All right, y'all. So on this one, we got this TikToker named Rula. Said he stopped wearing his dermal piercings because of the gay allegations. So I did just, I didn't told y'all like, facial piercings is definitely a sign, but yeah. So somebody reposted and said one thing about overly goofy, childish niggas, they be gay. I'm gonna get my commentary on that in just a second, but let me just play y'all the clip. Let's go.
I took the dermals out because y'all thought that I was gay. That is why I do not have dermals. And it's not about what y'all think, but if y'all are pressing the issue and trying to just say what my sexuality is and make me literally seem as if I'm something that I'm not. I've never identified as anything a part of the LGBTQ community. So out of respect for them, stop false claiming people for the LGBTQ. Y'all be false claiming. Y'all throwing up y'all shit for people they not even in the gang. They not even in the gang. How you ripping for somebody that never said that they wanted to join? How you gonna rep for somebody else? You gonna force somebody to rep for you, cuz? Are you serious? Do you see what I'm saying? Do y'all see what I'm saying though?
All right, so look, check this out. Somebody had commented under there and was like, yeah, he could have kept the dermals in because he still looked gay. And that's facts. All right, so check this out. That kind of response is what I feel like we get from the guys who suppress their sexuality. They never experimented, so they don't know what they really are. And that's the reason why they have to come out and defend it. It's not that they are gay. It means that they don't know because they never took the time and the chance to experiment on their true self and that venture into their real self. They just mimicked everyone else, did whatever they was told that they can do, what was right, what was wrong. They were followers, you know what I'm saying? So basically, because they didn't ever get to find out for themselves what they really enjoy, they're studied. And that's why it comes off so childish and so emotionally immature, because that's really what it is. It doesn't mean that they are gay. It just means that they don't know, which means that 9 times out of 10, they could be fluid, bisexual, or gay, but they won't allow themselves to find out. So if they are a part of our community, they don't even know it. And that's how twisted this shit goes. The mental gymnastics is very serious, all right? So from my opinion, when I look at him, I think that he is family. He just won't allow himself to find out or to know or to accept it. So this is what we get, coming from a bunch of people who wouldn't allow people to be themselves, so they aren't allowed to really be who they are. This is an example right here.
I think that more people are fluid than they think and want to admit, but because society holds barriers on us and asks us to choose, people are like, where do I have to go? And while I do think that there are people that just want to sleep with the same, or people that only want to sleep with the opposites, I think there's a lot more people that are in the middle than we actually give them permission to be. Does that make sense? Oh yeah.
So that's what's happening. That's why women are in a frenzy about who's gay, who's not. Straight boys are constantly trying to defend themselves because it really is that a lot of guys just don't know. And until you do this, which is a natural process to find out who you are, if you don't allow yourself to do it, you'll never really know. And that's what it's coming out to be. So by definition, by black people's regular standards and definition, then yeah, these would be considered gay dudes, because if they're trying to push it away and they're trying to shun it down, trying not to accept it, if you have to do all that, then that means it's inside of you, all right? What you don't have an urgency for or a curiosity for is what you naturally just don't have any interest in. And it's going to be difficult for anybody to have just no interest in something that is constantly said. As we're growing up, we're hearing gay this, gay that. For you to not ever think about it, I feel like you would have to come up in a society who doesn't talk about it. There's no way that you're gonna be growing up in a society like black community who talks about this topic so much, and then you just never gonna even get curious about it. I feel like because they talk about it so much and they diss it and they make it like it's such a problem is what breeds more of this shit, more DL niggas. I think a lot of niggas wouldn't even be thinking about it like that if y'all wasn't talking about it like that. y'all be turning niggas out for us, like straight up. Like, I ain't got nothing else to say about that. That's 100. Mic dropped, period. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Hit them comments up, like this video, and yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say.